financial world, the stock exchange. I mean, this is the engine room for the entire stock market, and we're going to figure out exactly how it works. So let's just jump right in. What if I told you there's a single place, a system really, where billions of dollars are zipping around every single second, and that this exact place is what decides whether your investments go up or down? Well, that's not some kind of sci-fi movie. That is the day-to-day reality of the stock exchange. And the scale we're talking about here, it's just mind-boggling. Take just one exchange, the New York Stock Exchange. It's got a market value of over $20 trillion. To give you some perspective, that is way more than the entire yearly economic output of most countries on Earth. Millions of investors, people just like you, are plugging into it every single day. It's a massive, massive global machine.
And all of that nonstop activity is what makes the stock exchange a true global money machine. Understanding how this machine actually works, well, that's step one to being able to navigate it successfully.
Now, this is where a lot of beginners, understandably, get a little tangled up. It's so easy to just think, stocks, they magically pop up on an app on your phone. But if you don't understand the system humming away underneath, where these trades actually take place, you're basically investing with one eye closed, and that can lead to some pretty costly mistakes. So that's what we're going to fix right now.
Let's just strip away all the jargon and complexity for a minute, because at its heart, a stock exchange is really just a simple marketplace.
I mean, at its most basic level, that's all it is. It's a centralized place where people who want to buy stocks can find people who want to sell stocks. It's just a meeting point for trading tiny little pieces of companies.
Think about it like your local fruit market. You've got buyers and sellers meeting up to trade fruit, right? The stock market works on the exact same principle. Buyers and sellers meet in one place, but instead of trading apples and oranges, they're trading ownership stakes in actual companies.
Here in the US, you've probably heard of the two biggest marketplaces, the New York Stock Exchange, the NYSE, and the NASDAQ. These are the giant arenas where the shares of companies you know and use every single day, we're talking Apple, Tesla, Amazon, are bought and sold millions of times every single day.
Okay, so that's the what. You get it. It's a big marketplace. But how does it actually work when you place a trade? Let's see your order in action.
Let's follow a simple $100 trade. First, you hit that buy button in your brokerage app. That's the company that connects you to the market. Instantly, your order gets zapped over to a stock exchange. The exchange then acts like this super fast electronic matchmaker, finding a seller who's offering the exact stock you want to buy. And once it finds that match, boom, the trade executes. The shares flow into your account, the money flows to the seller, and it all happens in a fraction of a second.
Now here's a core truth that so many people miss. The stock exchange itself is completely neutral. It doesn't care if you win, it doesn't care if you lose, its only job is to connect a buyer with a seller. And what that means is that you are the one in the driver's seat. Your decisions are what will make or break your success.
So if the exchange is just a neutral connector, what in the world makes prices go up and down? Well, it all comes down to the market's one single, simple rule.
The entire global money machine, all those trillions of dollars flying around, every single bit of it operates on the ancient, timeless principle of supply and demand. It's the engine behind every single price change you ever see.
Okay, let's break that down because it's everything. When there are more people who want to buy a stock than people who want to sell it, demand is high, right? So the price gets pushed up. On the flip side, when more people are trying to sell a stock than there are buyers waiting, the supply is high and the price gets pulled down. It's just a constant tug of war between buyers and sellers.
And that's it. Seriously. Everything you see, every chart, every news headline, every bit of market buzz, it all boils down to that simple push and pull. That really is the entire game. And understanding this simple game is the key. It's what takes you from being confused to actually feeling confident. So let's look at what that path forward really means for you. Because this is really what it all comes down to. If you ignore these basics, you're pretty much investing blindly, just hoping for the best. But if you understand the fundamentals of how this whole marketplace works, you invest with real confidence. You start to actually control your own financial future. So as we wrap this up, I want you to hold on to this one last idea. The stock exchange isn't just a building in New York or a bunch of computer servers somewhere. It's so much more than that. It is the engine of wealth creation. It's this incredibly powerful tool that over time has allowed ordinary people to build extraordinary financial futures just by owning a small piece of the world's greatest companies. And that engine, it's running right now every second of every trading day. So the only question left is this. Now that you understand how it works, are you ready to take the wheel?